What's up guys, Andy here, Forest Theme Runner, bringing you a video blog. Now today I want to talk to you about hydration, running, and why the two go hand in hand. I see loads of questions banded around Facebook, Twitter and other social media platforms, YouTube, loads of discussions on them about hydration, how to be properly hydrated, what you should and shouldn't do on a run, with hydration, how you should carry it, all those sorts of things. And so before we start this talk, I'd just like to say I'm not a doctor, so don't take my advice. I'm not a dietitian, so don't take my advice. This is purely my opinions, other people's opinions, and what works for me. You need to find what works for you by trial and error. That's the best thing, but hopefully some of this advice will help you narrow down what you need on your training runs and race days a bit quicker if you're completely not in the know of what to do. Now basically I posted a question onto Facebook, into the Running the Distance Facebook group. If you haven't heard of it, I know I've mentioned it in my previous video blog, but if you haven't been there, you need to get onto their Facebook, search for Running the Distance. It's a group of about 3,500 members, and they're all runners of different abilities, people that are just starting running, to people that are trying to run 2:30 marathon times. It's incredible and the support is amazing. You must get on there if you're looking for a bit of a boost, or to share some training tips, or to get some training tips. So much useful information shared on there. And thanks to these guys on here has helped me make this video, because they've provided me with some answers. So basically I asked the question, A, what distance training runs do you consider taking hydration out with you? B, what type of, how do you carry the hydration? Do you take a handheld bottle? Do you take a belt? Or do you take one of those camel pack things? And C, do you take anything other than fluids, i.e. do you take any food? Now, I had some really interesting questions, responses back, all of which I will post at the end of the video on a screenshot. I'll merge them all so you can see what everyone's put, but I'll try and cover some of the points that people have made now and just give you a basic overview. There's a bit of a pattern that's appeared, and basically the pattern is, if you're on shorter training runs, say up to about 10 miles-ish, then people either don't take hydration, or if they do, it's just a water bottle and they'll carry it, or maybe put it in a belt. If they do longer runs, if people are training for marathons or ultra marathons, camel packs and those backpacks are used, those sorts of things, and that seems to be a common thing from a lot of people. But the reason I wanted to know, because I'm training for some half marathons. After my half marathons, I think I've got one booked in April and May. After that, I've got a marathon in August, and that's completely new territory for me. And with my half marathon training, I take no hydration whatsoever. So I need to start thinking about this and trying it out. And I've been doing some long runs recently, getting up to 14, 15 miles on the weekend, and really suffering in the last couple of miles. But actually, I decided to take a water bottle out with me this Sunday just gone, had a swig of water at 13 miles. Amazing. I really just kind of faded in the last half mile, but I managed to do 15 miles at a really good steady pace, so I was really pleased with that, and it proved to me that hydration was important. Now, another thing that people are talking about was what else you took out with you other than water. So a lot of people have put here that they take out sort of electrolyte fluids, things from High Five, Trail, is it Tailwind stuff? I'd never heard of that. I thought Tailwind was something that followed you. And when I logged on and had a look, they do nutrition stuff. So basically, they're not just drinking water; they're taking fluids to fill you up with calories, sugar boost, that sort of thing. So that's really interesting. But again, that comes with the longer distance runs. And interestingly, no one's put that they take out food. Now, I know, as in maybe fruit, snack bars, that sort of thing. Now, I know a lot of people training for ultras do take snack bars and things out, but a lot of the comments I had didn't mention that. And the preference seemed to be water and a belt on shorter distances, and anything over that, a belt or a pack with water plus some sugary fluid, which is really interesting. So for me, I've only experimented with water. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for all those comments. That's awesome, and it's given me a bit of an insight because I think when I up my long run from 15 miles to maybe 16, 17, I might consider taking out something sugary. Again, someone's put on here that they take out Starburst. Now I've heard of people taking out jelly babies and things like that for the pure sugar. Again, Starburst is going to do the same thing, and they said that they found it really helpful. And I can imagine, that's brilliant. You're going to get a good sugar boost, and that's really going to help. So people just do so many different things, and people find that the jelly babies and the Starbursts and things sit better with them than the gels, because I read a lot of people saying they get upset stomachs with gels. Me and my half marathon, I take gels at mile 9 and mile 11, and I don't get any upset stomachs at all. But I do wonder, in a marathon I'd probably start the gels later, because I probably wouldn't run at such a high intense speed, because in August when I do my first one I just want to finish it. I'm not worried about time. But I do wonder what constantly putting a gel in every couple of miles or 3 or 4 miles would do to my stomach, so I will be experimenting as well. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for your comments, that's brilliant. If you are watching this now, missed the question that I posted and have any suggestions, do comment below, let me know what you try. I'm going to be trying out a few of these suggestions. I'm ordering a few bits and pieces to trial. I currently use High Five Nutrition, their gels, and I find them amazing, they're brilliant. But, this Tailwind's been mentioned, so I might see if I can get a couple of their products and try it out. And anything else you can suggest. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. Let me know, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and if you want me to talk about anything else. I'm going to try and talk about a specific topic sort of every week, along with doing a video on the Chasing 125 progress, which has been going really well so far, and I'll update you later in the week on that. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.